People Make Paignton.
We met Liam, a local maker and musician. Liam was in a band for 8 years. He is now working out of his workshop and is a very proud Paigntonian.
My name is Liam Hughes, Liam Patrick Hughes. Well, I try and engage with creative individuals, as much as I can. That inspires me further to be creative, whether that is with music or woodwork or little installations, lighting installations, for instance, or ornamental stuff. I was in a band called Rumblefeet for about 8 years, which I formed. Lots of gigs in the coach house primarily. I was able to run that quite successfully for about 7 or 8 years. I still sit at home now trying to write songs on my piano, so it continues. On the craft side of things, the creative side, there's a wood turning club in Paignton, in Midvale Road. The biggest thing that gets in the way of creativity is having to go to work 5 days a week. It doesn't leave me much time or daylight in the winter. So, the summer is probably the most productive time for me with regard to making stuff. And that means making stuff out of wood, epoxy, plastic, and also playing with the band. You can get away with late night gigs then, because the weather's fine, you can play outside, etc. It's all better in the summer. I think there could be more to support creative individuals in Paignton, arts and crafts or music or theatre. I think there could be more to encourage that. And we have got some very creative people in Paignton. Down the pub quite often. One pub in particular, the Five Walls, just purely because it's got a very diverse range of beers that you won't find anywhere else. I love that. I've been forthcoming and produced some stuff, signage, illuminations, and things like that. Just to make the space more endearing to people, and it's definitely looking that way now. So it didn't take long for me to get involved in that, and of course you've got a captive audience with something like a tap house. You've got regulars coming in and visitors to display your creativeness. Light installations on every corner. The biggest accolade you can ask for really is just to be accepted by people and them to think well of you. You have to be quite proactive if you want to get anything off the ground. Don't pontificate about, doing something. Just get ahead and do it. Art means pleasure to the eye. Just a piece of sculpture, a simple form can bring joy. Oh, right, so this is a project. So I sort of thought this shape, this thing was iconic. I don't know if I can say the space hopper word, but yeah. So this is an iconic thing from my childhood, and I thought its shape lends itself ideally to a little money box. So I sculpted one out of clay and then made a mould out of silicone, and I'm using a special polymer to produce these, and I'll hopefully next year I'll be producing them in different colours with a couple of different designs. I've refined the design slightly, and also I bought myself a wood lathe a couple of months ago, and I found that to be very satisfying to produce stuff, from just basic lumps of wood. And the beauty of it is you can finish it all on the lathe, take it off, and there's your finished thing. There's no further sanding. You can do it all when you want. So that's what I'm going to get involved in this coming year. And yeah, and the Space Opera money box, look out for them. They'll be for sale on Etsy or something.